These are the workouts that I'm doing in the lead up to my sub 245 attempt at the Ballarat Marathon in just 11 weeks.
Yeah, hey, look, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, whoa, 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 look, hey, I've been talking the truth in the zone. Yeah, I was calling them too, but they gone. I have nothing to do with no phonies, I'm only gonna give them the real on the song.
I've been really enjoying my training right now. Part of that I owe to my body finally acclimatizing to this bullshit heat. But mostly I owe it to the fact that I'm back following a training plan. A training plan that I myself created and that will be accessible to the world as of today. How good. So this video is a sneaky, shameless plug for my 16-week marathon plan. You can click the link down below to take control of your next marathon prep and stick around for more insights. I'm gonna be sharing with you guys my top 3 workouts that I picked straight out of the plan. And I'll chat more about who I made these plans for. Yes, there are multiple plans with multiple time goals to choose from. Oh, and I'm a certified level 2 running coach as well. But first, I've picked one session from the start, one from the middle, and one from the end of the plan that I'm gonna run you guys through. One of the best things about this plan, bang, on your phone, save it into your books, laughing. So the first workout on the 245 to 255 plan is the threshold sandwich. So for this workout, you've got a 15-minute warm-up and a 15-minute cool down. This is done, of course, at conversational pace. Nice and easy, not trying to add any more fatigue, just trying to essentially warm the body up with this one. And the workout is as follows. We've got a 2K effort, then we've got 4 times 90 seconds, and we're finishing with a 2K effort again. So hence the threshold sandwich. I actually got the idea for this one from my run group, the coach Kyle. He gave this session to the group not too long ago, and I've loved it ever since. So, I had to pay homage and chuck it in the plan. So regarding efforts and paces and rest, it goes as follows. We'll start with 2K run at half marathon effort. Then we're gonna rest for 90 seconds, then complete 4 sets of 90 seconds, run at 5K effort, with a 45-second standing recovery. We then go into the last 2K for the session, and for this one, you want to go a little bit faster than the first 2K, so somewhere in between that half marathon effort and 10K effort. It's a spicy little session. I've always enjoyed doing this one, and I know you guys will too. So this 16-week marathon plan is designed with one goal in mind: get you that marathon PB. And to do this, I'm gonna help you master the art of running to feel. Forget about obsessing over paces. We're focusing on effort so you can work smarter and harder. So who are these plans for, you might ask? I wouldn't recommend these plans if you're a beginner runner. These are for the more experienced runner who have already built up their weekly mileage. If this is your first time building up the kilometers, then I would recommend getting yourself a running coach so that you can build that mileage safely and surely. Workout number 2, this one comes from the 3-hour 30 to 4-hour plan. And this one is actually done at about the middle, so about the 8-week mark. It's a 10 by 500 meter progression. So we start the workout once again with a 15-minute easy warm-up and a 15-minute easy cool down. As we are moving further into the marathon plan, so we are over halfway, we're moving from standing recoveries and moving on to fartleks, so more continuous sessions, jog recoveries, and float recoveries. So this one actually kicks it off for the plan. So we've got 10 sets of 500 meters with a 2-minute recovery jog in between. So with these 500 meter efforts and your target paces, you want to start that first 500 meter effort at a tempo pace, so a little bit faster than easy. Then with each new 500 meter progression, we're going to progress that pace by about 10 to 15 seconds, give or take. This should end on some pretty fast running, and overall, I think this is a really enjoyable session. And who doesn't love a session that kind of starts a little bit slower and ramps up towards the end? I think it's just a natural progression of how every session should go, and that's why I love this session so much. In this plan, your runs and intervals are based on effort rather than specific paces, with the goal of you mastering the art of running to feel. By focusing on effort rather than pace, you'll avoid stressing over hitting exact splits, especially on days when you're not feeling your best. What matters most is the effort that you put in, which helps your body adapt and improve. I actually find that this creates a less stressful training environment and encourages steady progress. Okay, moving on to the third and final workout. So this one is 3 by 5K with a 5-minute jog. This one is pulled right out of the final couple of weeks of the 245 to 255 marathon plan. This is a pretty advanced session, hence why it's in the 245 to 255 plan. You won't see this in the other plans. but it is very easily adjustable. So for example, you could adjust it to a 3x3K or a 4x2K to make it a little bit easier for those less experienced runners. So it can be scaled down pretty easily. So for this one, we've got a 10-minute warm-up and a 10-minute cool down, both done at an easy conversational pace. They are a little bit shorter just because of the session. It is quite a meaty session in volume already as is. So we just cut the warm-up and the cool down just that little bit shorter. So it's as easy as you've got 3 sets of 5K, all run at goal marathon pace. So if you're aiming for 2:45 or sub 2:45, then your goal marathon pace for these 5K efforts will be 3:54 per kilometer. If you're aiming for the 2:55, then your goal marathon pace will be around that 4:08 per kilometer. And in between the 5K efforts done at marathon pace, you've just got a 5-minute recovery jog. So this one is just done at whatever pace you can find and feel recovery benefits at. One of those sessions that is a really good simulation and a really good test to see how fit you are in that current moment, how comfortable can you feel while running marathon pace. And I think those are just really good confidence booster workouts that are really great to tick off near the end of a block. But there you go, a few sessions that you can use in your own training. I've run 7 marathons, I've run over 10,000 kilometers, I've worked with top coaches and spent the last 5 years fine-tuning my training. Every step has been about learning, growing, and pushing my limits. A lot of work and passion has been put into these plans, and I wholeheartedly believe in them. If this video fired you up, then you can purchase the plan of your choice in the link below. There's plans from 2:45 to 2:55, we've got sub 3 to 3:15, 3:15 to 3:30, and then finally 3:30 to 4. If you have any other questions regarding the plans or whether you think that it will be suitable to you, then just reach out to me on Instagram at DaveTheRunner and I'll happily get back to you in DMs. Thank you so much for the support, guys. Thanks for putting up with this mini shameless plug, this kind of ad for my own benefits. I appreciate you all very, very much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.